this genocide, we weren't aware of the extent to which our ministries, our centers, and our institutions were supporting and were financing and were cooperating with the killing machine in Gaza. I say this with a very, very heavy heart, that if the blood of the children and the child babies of Gaza have given us any gift, it is that it has exposed and removed the masks of deception in the world. It has shown the reality of things right before us. Our goal is reversing the biggest shame of 1948. The biggest shame when the world superpowers conspired to uproot the people of Palestine and the rest of the world turned a blind eye. And what a better time than now. Now when the Israeli occupation entity couldn't be more weaker, couldn't be more divided, couldn't be more fragmented, when the head of the Israeli opposition, Lapid, is talking about Israel being on the brink of an imminent civil war. Make no mistake, when we see this level of savagery, when we see this level of criminality, it is because Israel is facing an existential crisis. This is a war of existence and survival. That's why Israel has not just stopped at the borders of Gaza. We've seen it go beyond. We've seen it go into Lebanon. We've seen it targeted attacks on the West Bank that have expanded and increased into complete incursions. We've seen it even encroaching on Syria. This tells you the extent of the desperation, the extent to which it is gasping for air. Israel cannot breathe without the American oxygen. That is the way that we need to refer to Israel. Now, this biggest shame of 1948 needs to be reversed. The lies of a land without a people, for a people without a land, have completely been shattered in the face of the people of Gaza remaining standing despite losing everything. Gaza has become literal rubble, decimated, its infrastructure gone. Trump is pleading and begging with the people of Gaza to leave. Which sane person won't leave a place that's bombed? Only a person who's deeply rooted in the soil and in the land. Compare this to the settlers who haven't returned back to the north, who are too afraid to return back to their settlements, despite the fact that there's really no fear on their lives. What does that tell us? That if you cross the border to the other side, in South Lebanon, where drones are flying at very low altitude and are striking at whim, and civilians are dying every single day, you still have the people, the real inhabitants of the land,